Welcome back to another video, guys. So today I will be showing you every single map in Roblox Arsenal, which means ones that are hidden and ones that are public. So guys, the first map is 67th Way. It is a hidden map, and if you are wondering how I'm getting to these hidden maps, I am on a private server. But anyways, this is like vibrating so much, like it's really glitchy, and I can't even move up and down that much. And yeah, time for the next map. Alright guys, so the next map is called Abandoned Arena. So, you can see this is just an arena that has been abandoned and stuff like that. It's pretty rusty. Oh yeah, in the comments, list this from 1 to however many there are, and tell me which ones you want them to add back to the game. There are some that I just want them to add back really badly, so please roll that, the ones that I'm about to show you back. But it'd be cool if you added all of them back and fixed the glitchy ones that had the vibration effects. Anyways, time for the next map. Alright guys, so the next map is aircraft. So this is basically an airport, full of airplanes and stuff like that. It's an active map right now. It's still in public servers. It's really fun to fight in. Unless there is a hacker. Guys, if you're watching this, please do not hack. It is the wrong path to go, and all it will do is just get you banned. And let me tell you something. You might think that you can just create more alt accounts. Well, there is a thing called an IP address ban where they can ban your location, so you have to create a new address. Anyways, time for the next map. Alright guys, so you might think, well, I'm not on another map. Well, actually I am. This is Aircraft Alternate, or ALT for short. Basically, the only difference it has is a meteor strike. That is the only difference in this map. And everything else is the same. I think you've seen enough of this already. I think it's time for the next map, because I think you've already seen this enough. Alright guys, so the next map is Aquatic. This is a fairly new map. Like, it was added not that long ago. But anyways, y'all should know this map if you play Arsenal a lot. It's a very cool map. And, I think y'all should just check it out if you don't play Arsenal that much. It's a very cool map. It's a good map to explore, to fight in. Gotta bring out the big guns, bam, 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 bam. And, there's this little center thing. It's basically like a ginormous aquarium that you fight in, but except you can't break this glass. There's certain glasses that you can't break. And now I ran out of ammo. Anyways, I think you've seen enough of aquatic life for now, and stuff like that, so time for the next map. Alright, so the next map here is Arctic version 3. So this is version 3 of the Arctic. It looks pretty cool, pretty nice area to fight in, except it would need some more redesigning and stuff. Ouch. But anyways, guys should check this out. Unless you don't have a private server, I'm not forcing you guys to buy a private server. But if you have a private server in Arsenal, then just spawn it in. It's called Arctic version 3, okay? And if you do have a private server, then you can spawn in any of these maps that you've wanted to spawn in. Ouch. Anyways, on for the next map. The next map is Arctic version 4.5. So this is basically the Arctic, but except it's version 4.5. Have a little camper. It's a really nice map to fight in and stuff. So yeah, if you have a private server, check it out. If you don't, then I don't know. But it is an awesome map. I'm not literally dying for them to add it back. Okay? You haven't gotten there yet. Anyways, time for the next. Alright guys, so the next map is Assalto. This map is a pretty cool map. It's an active map. They added it back not that long ago. But I like it. And it's a pretty awesome map. Know how we can't go out through the boundaries? Well, watch this magic trick. Voila! I am now outside of the boundary, and it is really cool over here. Yeah, so this is what it looks like from outside of the Assalto. Oh dang, and that doesn't have collisions. How am I still alive? This should not be happening. Or possible. Okay. Anyways. And Alright guys, so the next map is called Asteroid. It is also an active map. I like it a lot, and it's a really cool map. If you've never played on this map, it's on public servers, so go to a public server and try to play on this map if it gets voted enough. But anyways, I think it's quite time for our next map. Alright, the next one is Baseplate. It is literally called Baseplate. I have no clue what this big giant green thing is. I can't see of it at all. But I think we should just go move on to the next map, and I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so the next map is Beach. It's the beach map. It's a pretty classical map. It is active at the moment. Anyways, I think you all know what this looks like. It's a pretty classical map. This could be a great place to shoot from. Just giving you guys ideas of where you could shoot from in game. The curvy tree, just climb up this way, wrap around the other way, and you made it to the top officially. And essentially, anyways, I think we should just, go on to here. Yeah, the beach map is awesome. But now it's time for the next map. The next map is Beach A2 map. So basically the Beach A2 map is a realistic version of the beach. It looks really nice. I'm gonna say this straight off the bat. It looks better than the beach, the original beach. Yeah. Much better. I'd say I'd rather this one than the OG one. But it really does not matter much. Anyways, that is going to be it for me today. Expect a part 2 because I do not like making my videos too long. So definitely expect a part 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, I don't know. But anyways, you can click on these 2 videos on the screen. They are both awesome, you should watch them. And I'll see you most likely in the next one. Peace.